Get out there. There you go, good.
This is Stephen Roberson, Record Prep Coordinator with the 4th installment of Quick Hits. This week we start with St. Mary's at De La Salle football. And when you talk about high school football dynasties, it all starts and ends with De La Salle. Last 20 years, they have to be considered the premier program in the nation. The teams have met the past 2 years. 2 years ago, actually, St. Mary's, very successful in the first half, went into halftime at De La Salle with a 14-14 tie, unraveled in the second half. De La Salle pulled away to a big 40-14 victory and then shut St. Mary's out last year, 35-0 at Sanguinetti Field.
When you look at a program like De La Salle, these kids are 17, 18 years old. They were winning 151 games when these guys were born. Is getting past the mystique a challenge?
Well, it is, clearly. I mean, there's a mental approach to all this that we do that is part of the battle, you know, and that's part of the trick. Mm-hmm. And there, you know, we found that winning becomes a habit.
What does playing a team like De La Salle mean to a program like this?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. It's a confidence booster, and it's always good to play good competition for playoffs, and it always gets us prepared.
Defensive back Naeem McGee was on the field as a sophomore 2 years ago in Concord. He was back again, obviously, last year as a junior.
You played there 2 years ago. What do you guys need to do to be successful against a team like that?
I think in order to be successful, we need to make less mistakes. You know, they'll capitalize on every mistake that we do if we make one. That's why we lose, you know, that's why we have lost, because of mistakes in the past. And we need to just, you know, play up to our level. Don't try to play up to anyone else's level, and just go out there and play hard.
Junior quarterback Kaleb Parrish, great first 2 weeks for the Rams, not so great last week, struggled against Central Catholic, especially in the first half.
Where do you guys need to really shine on Friday?
I think we need to pass the ball. I feel like our 4 receivers are better than their 2 corners and their safeties, and defense just stop the run and we'll be fine.
Kickoff at De La Salle at 7:15 p.m. St. Mary's, of course, the runaway favorites to take to TCAL again this year, but it is shaping up to be perhaps the best season of football since its inception in 2005. Tokay, Stagg, and McNair right now are combined 9-0. Stagg travels to Manteca this week in arguably the biggest non-league game in Coach Don Norton's tenure. If you don't know a lot about the teams individually and you're just going by recent history, this is not one you've got Stagg in the win column looking ahead of time. 3-0 McNair is hosting Pacheco, the newest school out of Los Banos. Tokay should be 4-0, hosting Galt on Friday at the Great Bowl. Galt is in serious trouble. They had to cancel a game 2 weeks ago at Argonaut because they didn't have enough players. They haven't won a game since 2010, and it's highly unlikely they're going to present much of a challenge for Tokay. Last year, Kimball High, in its second varsity season, earned its first victory over an intra-city rival with a 29-22 win over Tracy. This week, the Jaguars travel to play Tracy, but they play at West High with Tracy's stadium being renovated this year. Last week, of course, Jaguars very impressive in a 34-0 victory over their other intra-city rival, West High. Delta College, number 9 in the state, beat Reedley College last week 45-17. The Mustangs will travel Saturday to Feather River College. This is Stephen Roberson. For more on high school football on Friday, please check out recorddet.com.